Hey there, it's Peter Brower, and today I'm going to answer the web's most asked questions about realtors because I know people are curious and I have answers. Here we go. That is just terrible. I'm going to start with, do real estate agents go to school? Well, actually a lot of agents go into the business so they don't have to go to school, but they have to take a 3-week course. And reality is that it teaches them the rules of real estate, but it doesn't teach them how to actually sell real estate. That's why they join brokerages, they get coaching, they join teams. So no, you don't have to go to school for a long time. It does cost a lot of money. Do real estate agents get a salary? I wish. Every real estate agents wish that they get a salary. Actually, on my team, folks do get a salary, but it's not common. The reality is this: we get paid by a fee that we agree on with the seller, and the buyer's agent gets paid as well. So typically, that's a commission-based structure based on the purchase price of a home. You want to typically think 2.5% to 3% of the purchase price on each side. So if you're a buyer's agent and you have a $500,000 house, 2.5% of that is going to be $12,500. That's a huge amount of money, but the reality is your brokerage is going to take a bunch of money, you're going to pay a bunch of expenses, and then you're going to pay taxes, and at the end of the day, it's a really nice sum, but it is not the reason that you drive a Lamborghini. How do real estate agents get paid? Oh, I just answered that. Okay, wait. Do real estate agents make a lot of money? No. A lot of agents make almost no money. Your average agent actually sells about 6 houses a year. And the expense structure in our business is such that most agents, in fairness, 80% of them don't make it through their first year. Now, agents who are seasoned, like myself, who've been at it for 25 years, we serve a lot of clients. And yes, in fairness, we make a lot of money. We serve a lot of clients. And at the end of the day, it can be a really good long-term business. How important is marketing for real estate? Really important at different times. When the market was super hot, literally you could stick a sign in the lawn and sell the house. At the same time, marketing was still important, but people didn't realize it. Now they're starting to realize it because houses aren't selling as fast. So now things like really great photography, telling the story beautifully through the written word, creating an awesome video, creating great Instagram posts, all of that stuff is now taking much more importance because we actually have to make the house the most attractive house in the market in order for it to sell. So is marketing important? It's actually number one. What do real estate agents do? Nobody really knows, but they actually do a lot. On the buying side, it's a really labor-intensive process. They typically spend 30 to 40 to 50 hours with their clients looking at properties because you have to look at a bunch of places to figure out what you like. And then you have to figure out how to get it. But there's a whole process to get there, from pre-approvals, financing, finding out your wants and needs, location, time frames, when, where, why, and then looking at the places and then going, oh, wait a second, this isn't at all what I wanted, because your expectations before you get started may not be realistically what you're going to get. So there is a lot of labor-intensive processes involved on the buying side. A lot of fun because you make dreams come true, and at the same time, yeah, you know what, you really get to know folks, and it is really, really cool when they finally find their house and they're successful. What do real estate agents do on the listing side? Well, they stick a sign in the lawn and hope for the best. That's not actually the case. Realistically, we can spend months with a client before we bring a house to the market because we are preparing it all the way from paint to staging to cleaning to anything and everything that we need to do to get the house in its absolute tip-top shape. So there's a whole bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff that people don't actually see. Then, obviously, when we come to the market, we want to be fully prepared. So we take great photos, great video, tell an awesome story, market on Instagram, market on Facebook, all of the places that people are looking, we want to make sure that we're present. Then we want to have great relationships with the other realtors because they're actually going to be bringing those buyers to the house. So it's actually relatively complex on the listing side. And then of course we want to keep our client fully informed with how the market is performing. And then of course we set up showings, we do feedback, and then we present offers, and then we negotiate the offers together with the seller as well. And we're still not done because the reality is that we have to meet all of the conditions of the offer. And guess what? Once the sold sign is on, we're still not done because then we have to help them transition out of the house, make sure that all of the disconnections are done and that the house is prepared for closing date. And guess what? We're still not done because we have to get through that closing process and make sure that that goes smoothly with the lawyer, and then we're done. And sometimes, guys, that takes a year. And sometimes, you know what? It takes a month. It all depends on the client. But if you're looking really realistically, you want to get to know your listing realtor as soon as you possibly can so you can make all of those choices well in advance. Is real estate stressful? Yeah, hello. We're literally dealing with the largest single asset for a client on the listing side, and they are making a change in their life. It's a super stressful time in their life, and it's our responsibility to absorb the stress, and it's also incumbent on us to have really good conversations with those folks to keep them fully informed. And there's a lot of stress associated with that. On the buying side, is it stressful? It's more time intensive. It really gets stressful when the buyer finds the home that they fall in love with, because then we have to go and get it. And we want to deliver good news. And that's sometimes really hard to do in a market when there's lots of competition. Do real estate agents have a dress code? No. But at the end of the day, the way that you dress reflects on who you are. So depending on what your goals are, take a look at how you dress. If you're going to dress up in shorts and a t-shirt, well, you're probably not going to get that much business. So it is actually really important. But is there a formal dress code? No. All that said is dressy casual is always going to be successful. Can real estate agents help with rentals? Absolutely yes. It depends on the agent. So we do everything from leases, from rentals to sales, from commercial to residential to land. Everybody has a different level of expertise. If you're looking for a rental agent, you will find one. But I would say this, about 98% of the agents out there are focused on sales versus rentals. Who is the best real estate agent? I can't say that because it's against the rules of our real estate board. So literally, you didn't hear that. The best agent is the right fit for you. So you don't have an agent, you're going to find somebody who fits. So this is what you do. You interview 3 agents. You find those 3 agents by talking to your friends who maybe know an agent. And then once you sit down and discuss your wants and needs on the buying side, or you discuss how we're going to sell your home on the listing side, find the person who is the right fit, and then you create a commitment to one another, and that's how you're going to get your best outcome. Do real estate agents sleep with their clients? Not if you hold anything dear in your life. Peter Brower, out, baby.
Cut.